I think this is Song Kang's best role to date, and I also have to eat my words a little bit because the chemistry is really chemistrying with these two in My Demon. There's three moments that in particular I really want to talk about that I think really did a great job in selling the romance for me, and I just want to continue to rave about how amazing Song Kang is. Hi, I'm Monique. I am the host of Off by Purple Heart podcast, where I talk to you about K-dramas, C-dramas, BTS, and whatever else I want to talk about. So the three moments in My Demon in the last 6 episodes that we've got, I had to highlight some of my favorites. First, in I believe episode 4, is the infamous tango scene. I think this was really brilliant because, for one, the production values of this show is incredible. For one, they obviously spent some coins, Netflix spent some coins, and I absolutely adore how the tango itself was choreographed, how it was incorporated with him beating down those loan sharks, and I think just the way that the two leads were able to kind of look into each other's eyes with the music and the whole surrealness of battling it out on the street. Really great to see her actually rush to defend him and her saying, I'm the bodyguard for my bodyguard. I think that was a really great moment. I think it was ingenious to add that in the script because there are conflicts that happen in the next 2 episodes after. But I think that was a really great moment, and I don't know, what is it about Song Kang when he was just on his knees, the way he was looking at her and you just see like the blood trickling down his temples. I think that moment was really, really great. And then Guan just kind of gets that look in his eyes, and once he's powered up and they just get into this wicked tango battle, I think that was just a phenomenal moment. The second scene I have to talk about is of course the wedding itself. I think the wedding, the visuals of these two are incredible, but the characters like Guan and Do-hee, just how they walk down the aisle and they're looking at everyone, and you have like the intensity from the family because there's the whole mystery subplot of what happened to Madame Ju, like who ended up killing her. You have the family there and they're all snarling, but both Guan and Do-hee have their heads held up high, and it's just really, really, really good. Just a good feeling that you get. Like, they just seem really triumphant. And then there is the whole almost kiss but not really kiss scene where, Guan puts his thumb on top of her lips and it looks like they're gonna kiss, but they kind of don't. And I like that the show is kind of holding back from that big climactic moment as of yet. I just think Song Kang is having a lot of fun with this role, and I really enjoy how this demon interacts with Do-hee. And even though he has this incredible love for what he does and he's not weary because he feels that he's lived too long for the 200 years he's been alive, I do like that he enjoys the benefits and the perks of being the demon and all the deals that he trades off in to help extend his life. But there is that level of tension now because he no longer has full, complete access to his powers without Do-hee. And I like that there is that moment of weakness and that, that moment of you can actually get yourself in a little bit of trouble. But I really liked their almost kiss but not kiss. And there's also this other moment with Song Kang was really brilliant. Like, he was in the car and I think they were passing by the second male lead. I don't remember the character's name, but he is very shifty to me as a by the way. I do not trust the second lead character. Honest to God, I know the nephew is the red herring because the nephew comes across psychotic, and every scene he just seems overtly aggressive and is like threatening someone or hurting someone. But I'm telling you, the second male lead, there's something off-putting about him. I knew from the first episode, I was like, no, I don't trust this guy, and I especially don't trust him now. But there's this incredible moment where, you see Guan in the car and he kind of does that I think that was like one of my favorite favorite moments, like period in the show. And then my third favorite scene that really cemented for me the chemistry of the two leads and what really has me like locked in and loaded for the romance part of it, as cheesy as this show can get, was when it was early morning and, you know, Gwan first wakes up and he enters into the living room and he sees Do-hee and she barefaced, her hair's up in a little bun, and she kind of does that cute little upturned smile while eating like a bun. And I think this was really great from Song Kang in particular. He kind of has that bashful, oh, she's so cute, and immediately like kind of does a double take and like shakes himself out of it. He's like, what the hell am I doing? I really like that he isn't completely fallen for her. There's moments of jealousy right off the bat. I love that they still kind of have angst with one another. They still, you know, kind of fight with one another, but I like that he's not fully head over heels for her yet. He might find her attractive, he might be softening up to her a little bit, but there's still a ways to go before we get to the actual romance element, which is what I want. I want more of a slow burn, and I really do think these two can pull it off if the writing remains where it's at right now. I'm also going to give special mention to the awesome save moment, like that moment of distress where the weird stalker has entered Do-hee's apartment and has incapacitated her and tied her up via bed sheets and has her hanging over the rails, which is so crazy. And I love the save, and I love how she had Gwan as an SOS on her iPhone and he went into charge, and even without his powers he did whatever the hell he could to get to her fast, even after they had that big blowout fight. And he raced to her, and then he's able to grab her at the very last second, and they kind of share that look. That moment's going to be a special mention for me because I really like that, how thrilling it was as well. I think the actress really sold just how traumatic that is. I kind of wish that the writers had her a little bit more stressed out about that for a little bit longer, because I think that was extremely upsetting. And just seeing the stalker kind of above her with his weird prosthetics and the way that he was getting joy from the fact that she's completely terrified, I feel like that should have shook her up even more. I understand that this character is really strong and she's not one to really show her weaknesses off the bat, but I think the writers could have pulled that out just a tiny bit longer. But I wanted to give special mention to that scene as well because I think that was really well done. But all in all, I'm really impressed with my demon right now. We're 6 episodes in. Yes, I did give some spoilers, but I am just really enjoying the show. I think this is Song Kang at his best. I really enjoy him in this role, and I think this is vindication for all those that have been nitpicking at him for his romantic lead roles in particular. I've seen some conversations online about people expressing displeasure in the past, thinking that he can't handle doing like romance, and I knew that wasn't true. You may not have liked his character from Nevertheless, but I think he, from that show, sold that he can be the romantic leading man, and I want him to continue to do romance. He seems to enjoy doing romance dramas or romance comedies as well, and I think that's his wheelhouse. I think he's absolutely devastatingly beautiful, and I think he has the charm, and I think the two characters, Do-hee and Gwan, are really great together, and I'm just really enjoying my demons. So absolutely, on this podcast I'm going to continue to talk about it for sure because I'm completely locked in. Anyways, that's it for this episode today. I've kept it kind of short and sweet. I think it's under 10 minutes I've done doing here. So if you're watching via YouTube, I appreciate you so much. Please like, subscribe, share with whomever is a K-drama, C-drama, BTS lover. And if you're listening via Spotify, I appreciate you as well. Please share, and 5 stars if you can. Until the next episode. Bye.